So this is the video for the paving. We're up at the old llama barn over here west of the pool site. So it's kind of crude right now, but we had the guy come up and measure to give a price. But anyway, it'd be pavement, obviously, all the way down from the corner down there, all the way up this road. And I told him that we'd need a ditch in here. Everybody agreed on that, because this is just, everything runs right here, and it's just going to run underneath the road. And so there needs to be a ditch. Halfway down, there's a ditch that goes all the way to the bottom. So I think that ditch should continue all the way up here. Get some of that water out. And a little ditch on that side that runs down, and about halfway down it goes out that way. So, because it's being so steep, there's a lot of water running down here. I think we should definitely keep it off the road, and it's pretty set up already, but the last time I graded it, I sloped it a little bit over here so this water runs down and then peels off down the hill. And then there's a little hump here we're gonna take out, that's where everybody seems to spin coming up the hill. But anyway, this would be pavement, obviously, all the way up. You can see the lines here, the red lines. So what they talked about is pavement, and continue this pavement straight up here, widening out a little bit up here, not too much, but just kind of widening out a little bit, since you don't want just a little tiny narrow strip. It would look really narrow and people would be driving off of it. So the idea was bring the road up and then widen it out a little bit here. And you can see this line and this line, and take it all the way up to that first row of vineyard. So this would be all pavement. So just up to there, pavement. And then line right here coming down, you can see it. All this would be chip seal. So all this an L shape out that way. So all the way around this building for parking or whatever would be chip seal. They talked about decomposed granite, but the thing with that is, if anybody was driving up here and turning, it's just like it's like pea gravel. Every time you turn, it makes a big groove. It's not a hard surface at all. And when you stop and turn your wheels, it would just dig it up because there's no hardness to it. It's just, like I say, it's like pea gravel or bark or something. It's just sitting there floating on the surface. So anyway, they talked about pea gravel, and I mean chip seal, and with the chips being a light colored, just like the decomposed granite. So they would match the walkways if you're gonna have decomposed granite for the walkways over here or whatever. It would match. It wouldn't be the blue stuff, is my point. So anyway, so I say pavement right here are these lines, and then this whole big L-shaped here would be the chip seal. And the lines are kind of on here. Obviously they go up to the barn. And then there's a line right here in front of the vines. It goes over here. So basically that whole area would be chip seal, and then 10 feet in front of 10 feet or 20 feet off of that barn that way. And then Terry painted in how this area here, the chip seal area, would transition into the paths. And there's some painting on the ground here. Basically, they were talking about a path meeting up with that path, of course. And then the path going down to the pool, cutting off of that right there. And you can see those two marks, but anyway, that's it. Anyway, and then this line here is the chip seal, and then of course just natural whatever on this side. So that's what they talked about, and so I just wanted you to see that, and then you can see the lines. Like I said, they're not. It's kind of crude, but so all this chip seal and around the corner in front of the barn, and then basically just a strip of pavement that goes all the way down the road. Anyway, I'm sure you'll want to walk it later with Bob and whoever later, but just to give you an idea right now so you can make changes or whatever. Yeah.